public sector workers will be shielded from a significant £15 billion national insurance increase in the upcoming budget, as revealed today. Chancellor Rachel Reeves is set to introduce a major policy that will impose national insurance contributions, NICs, on employers' contributions to private sector retirement funds, despite criticism that this move violates Labour's manifesto promises. However, the burden appears to fall solely on the private sector, with Reeves allocating an additional £5 billion to the NHS and other public services to prevent staff cuts or wage reductions. This decision is likely to be viewed as a concession to unions and could widen the already substantial gap between public and private sector pension benefits. Public sector workers continue to enjoy pensions that guarantee a proportion of their salaries and are index-linked, benefits that have largely vanished in the private sector. In contrast, private sector employees rely on building cash reserves and investing them to fund their retirement. Sir Steve Webb, a former pensions minister and partner at consultancy firm LCP, told The Times, if this policy were to be implemented, private sector firms would likely reduce the generosity of their pension offerings, diminishing the retirement incomes of today's workers. This would further widen the already considerable divide between public and private sector pensions. Any increase in payroll costs could also suppress wages, likely through lower future pay increases. Additionally, salary sacrifice schemes could be negatively impacted, ultimately reducing the take-home pay of workers benefiting from such arrangements. Reeves has repeatedly warned of the pain to come, amid claims she must address a £40 billion shortfall in government finances. However, the rumoured £35 billion in tax hikes within the package could mark two unwanted milestones for Reeves. According to official data, this would be the highest tax raised in a budget since 1993, following the Black Wednesday sterling crisis. Furthermore, the policy could push the UK's tax burden to its highest level as a proportion of GDP since records began nearly 80 years ago, surpassing the previous peak of 37.2% set in 1948. The tax hike would amount to approximately 1.2% of GDP, significantly adding to existing forecasts.